The morning sun was just beginning to warm the land when an older woman spotted a young man trespassing. Fear gripped her heart, but she stood firm confronting him for stealing fruit from her land. He tried to justify himself, claiming Mr. David had allowed it, but she made it clear these were her lands and no one would take from them. Her daughter soon appeared worried and breathless, recognizing the thief as Mr. David's son. She recalled telling him about the permission they had during the harvest, but he ignored her. Determined, the mother set off to speak to David himself. Meanwhile, in David's household, petty disputes and entitlement thrived. His children fought over who would take the driver to the city, spoke of hiring more servants, and complained about food. When the woman arrived at David's door, she demanded justice. David dismissed her, mocking her poverty, and sent her away until his son overheard. Anger boiled between them, but David's heart remained unmoved. Days later, the woman returned weak and pale. She revealed to David that she was gravely ill and had little time left. Her daughter Margarita knew nothing of her illness. With tears in her eyes, she pleaded for David to fulfill a promise his mother once made to care for Margarita and help her succeed in life. Reluctantly, he agreed. After her mother's passing, Margarita entered David's home as a maid, facing instant hostility from his spoiled daughter. The resentment grew until David's son could no longer bear the lies and hypocrisy. He left the house, unable to live in deceit. Time passed and David fell ill, abandoned by his own daughter, who refused to care for him. Only Margarita stayed tending to him faithfully. One day, David's son returned, bringing with him a letter that revealed the truth. Margarita was David's daughter, the child of the woman he once loved in his youth. Shame and regret washed over him, but it was also a moment of hope. He embraced Margarita, vowing to rebuild their family and make amends for the years lost. Slowly, with love and care, David recovered. But peace was short-lived. His estranged daughter returned, demanding money and control, insulting Margarita. David stood firm. She had spent her inheritance and abandoned him in his time of need, and she no longer had a place in his home or his life. With the selfish driven away, the remaining family stood together. For the first time, David, his son, and Margarita felt united. The bitterness of the past gave way to the possibility of a brighter future, one built not on wealth or status, but on loyalty, compassion, and love. In the end, the lesson was clear. Parents care for us when we are vulnerable, and it is our duty to stand by them when they need us most. Abandoning them in times of illness is not just an act of neglect, it is the deepest betrayal of gratitude and humanity.